What's the fuck good? It's your boy Lex. Welcome back to my video. Welcome back to my channel.
Now that I have your attention, now that I have your now that I have your attention, let's begin.
Okay, guys. So today's video is gonna be a little bit more simple, just like yesterday's video. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not gonna be anything major. I'm just gonna be doing skincare just because a lot of people have asked me about my skincare routine and like how I take care of my skin. And also like my regular, like my normal hair, like cause it's very like wavy. I just got out of the shower, so it's like wet right now. But just how I take care of that, and also how I take care of my skin for such a flawless application or such a good application, because I don't think my application is flawless. But I do think I have a good application when I put on my makeup. But yeah, so we're going to be diving into that, and, you know, we might have a little side conversation here or later. But if you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Malik, and I talk a lot. But you'll get used to it, and you're going to love me. Because by the end of this video, I promise you, you'll love me. If you are returning, then welcome back, because, you know, I miss you. And, I mean, let's just get into this video and get into this skincare. So I have an 8-step skincare routine and 9 on some days, 8 most days. The 9 comes in when I do masks. I keep them in this little bin because I have a bunch of them that I just buy all together. But yeah, that's typically like the 9th step. I won't be doing a mask today because it takes really long. It'll be like 15 minutes of the whole video itself. My skincare takes roughly about 15 minutes itself because I know that I can do longer, but I choose not to because I'm really tired at night when I get off of work. So I want to be able to get in the shower or tub, whichever one I choose, get out and get my skin together and then lay in the bed because I'm sleepy. So I have developed an 8-step skincare routine that's kept my skin as clear as possible. I mean, of course, I have like dark marks or whatever, and I'm working on those, but you know, yeah, that all that stuff like that. So first, when I do my skincare, I usually take my exfoliator from Neutrogena. It's the Hydra Boost exfoliator. I was only introduced to this after I was introduced to the hydrating cleanser from Neutrogena. It's the Hydra Boost. A friend of mine, Nico, it has hyaluronic acid in it. He sent it over to me in a care package a while ago, and I fell in love with it. It has kept my skin very hydrated. And a lot of people think that because you have oily skin, you aren't supposed to have like extra moisture in your skin, and that is completely wrong. Because if anything, when your skin is so dry, it overproduces oils. It produces more oils than it should because your skin is so dry. So if you keep your skin more hydrated, it kind of fights your oils and holds your oils back. This is not a skincare routine, but I do love this lotion for Bath and Body Works. After I use these two are key. This is about $8, and I think this is 9 if I'm not mistaken, but they're really, really worth it. I'm going to get the eye cream next, but lately I have been loving this Bioderma Sensibio eye. It's an eye gel. And it's for anti-puffiness. It soothes irritated under eyes and moisturizes. I love this because my under eyes are very, very, very dry. Whenever I like do concealer and then powder on top of it, it's a lot. And this crazy thing is you don't need a lot of this. So I just take it and I like to pat it in before I start rubbing, because I don't want to irritate my skin more than what it is. Especially with this being my under eye. My under eye is a lot more sensitive. Everyone's under eye is a lot more sensitive than the rest of your face. So you just want to pat that in. And it'll rub lightly. And it just gives me like a nice sense of like awakeness under my eye afterward. I take this honey cream. It's Hey Honey Relax. It is a pro polish and honey soothing moisturizer. And I put this in my under eye as well. Not a lot of it because you don't need a lot. But this helps soothe this as well. And it has a nice fragrance to it, so it doesn't actually irritate my under eye. And I like to take this pore refining toner. It visibly reduces the appearance of pores. It's from Neutrogena as well. I love Neutrogena skincare line. They have really good skincare. I've heard that Elf does too, and I'm gonna try some of their products out. But this is the alpha and beta hydroxy formula, which is really good. I literally swear by this because it has got glycolic acid in it, and I love glycolic and hyaluronic acid. I'm an acid bitch, so it's okay. And I like to take this on cotton squares. I don't do this with a rag or a towel or anything like that because I need something disposable because I want to show you what it actually does. I take two of them together and just put a little bit on the cotton pad. And I like to rub over my skin. And what this is gonna do is just gonna help your pores to just minimize and look less there. Look at that. Look at that. You can't even really see it, oh my God. But it's dirty. That's all the like dirt collected from in my pores. Nasty, right? But it leaves my skin with like a nice smooth and like just like matte finish, and I love that, but I don't like to be matte throughout my days when I don't wear makeup. So next I'm going to take my fade cream. This has helped my dark marks a lot. They were a lot worse. I mean, they aren't that much better now, but I mean, if only you saw me back in the day. So I'm just gonna rub this in. And also, when putting stuff onto your skin like that, you want to make sure that you are pushing upward. Because you want to make sure the skin is lifting instead of being drugged down. And I do have a dark neck versus my face and my chest. I have a dark neck. So I've been trying to get rid of that, but I don't know anything that I could actually do that would work. So if anybody has any suggestions, please comment down below because I honestly just, I'm tired of it. On top of my medicated face cream, I'm going to take my Vita Vital. It's a moisture amplifier. It's a B8 serum. I love this. I got it from BeautyCon, and I was not sure that I was going to like this. It is a part of, like, Korean skincare, so very different from us. I'm just going to take that and rub that in as well. Very softly. And just so my brows get a little love, I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm just going to comb them upward. You see my tail is a lot more sparser than my actual brow. And that's on both sides. I don't know why it's like that, but that's my life. And lastly, because it is cold, I've added this back into my skincare routine. I take it out during the summer and I add it back in for the winter. It is my Nivea cream. It's the heavy cream, so it's very, very thick. Like, it legit, okay, it's extremely white. Okay, there we go. It does not move. Like, that's how heavy it is. But the good thing is you don't need a lot of it, so I'm just gonna take it on my hands and I'm gonna push upward with it. I'm gonna pop it over my brows as well. Then I'm gonna go back in with my spoolie. Now this is very weird, but I do love this. This is literally one of my favorite products ever, not just for makeup, but just for my skin in general. I like this Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer just to wear on its own because it's so good. I'm gonna put that on the cheeks, a little bit on my nose, and then pat it onto my forehead. Now, what that actually does for me, I don't know if it does it for anybody else with oily skin, but it helps keep my oils in my skin at bay during the day. So I don't get as oily, but I'm still like very glowy and shiny. And what I like to do on this, I don't wear makeup to work, is I like to take this e.l.f. Face and Eye Gloss. This is really tea, y'all. Okay. Let me show y'all what I do. So I take a little bit out of the cap because I typically flip it over beforehand. And I take it onto my nail, put it on the back of my hand, and then rub it in. And I take my finger with the gloss on it and pop it onto my cheek. So it's legit a no makeup highlight. And you just want to blend it into your under eye and kind of like around your face because you want to make sure that glossiness just follows you wherever you go. And now I'm going to take a little bit on my brow bone just to give me like a brow bone highlight. And then a dab on my bridge and on the point of my nose. So it's very, very glossy. And then I'll take just a dab onto my lips. With a little bit of fussy. And lastly, I take my flavored water, as everyone calls it, my Mario Badescu spray, and I like to just spray all it down. Just a nice awakening spritz. And once that dries down, you are pretty much good to go. that is my skincare routine. It's really not a lot. It's really not complicated. It's really not super extra. It takes about 15 minutes. It took me a little bit longer today because I was talking through it, but it doesn't even normally take me a full 15, just a little bit under sometimes. But if I'm not as tired as I normally am, I will take my time and do it. But it's not a long skincare routine. It's not a long process. It's not anything extra, anything out of the ordinary. It's just a very glossy and just like fulfilling glow. And very hydrated. I like to go for very hydrated in the days that I don't wear makeup because the sun is usually out and the sun likes to bake me. So to combat that, I have these barriers up, and that's kind of what I use my skincare as a barrier from the sun to make sure that I don't get all deadly and whatever. But yeah, that is my skincare routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's very quick. I know it wasn't much, but I did want to do a skincare video because I did want everything to be makeup related. Even though skincare is makeup related, but I think skincare should be for everybody and not just people that do makeup, people that wear makeup. So I definitely wanted to incorporate this in my 12 Days of Christmas video. We are actually, 3 days away from Christmas. Let's see, today's Monday. So 2 days away from Christmas. Oh my God, Christmas is Wednesday. That's so crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And like I always tell you guys, you're never truly happy unless you're happy within yourself. And with that, I hope you have a great day and a Merry Christmas. Bye.